know us. I'm Stav. I'm the social media manager here at Lightrix. We're the company behind Enlight. And Joseph is the visual artist
of this place.
And basically we're here every week on Wednesdays to teach you guys stuff, because we do the tutorials. And what else do we do, Joseph? Joseph knows a lot of tips and tricks and things like that, so we want to share our knowledge with you.
In general, like in life, you mean?
In life. We can also, so basically ask all your questions, whether they're about Enlight or they're about life. And don't forget to like us and share with your friends. If you guys have any questions about how to get a certain effect in Enlight, or you tried to do something and it didn't work, tell us exactly what you want to know and we'll answer you live. And I have a computer right here. I'm reading all your comments as we go along. I have one from Patsy here. Oh, I just lost it. Patsy was saying that she wants us to show her how to use the app. People are saying they can't hear them, but that's because I think automatically they can't hear, right?
They can't hear.
Automatically, I think your video is on silent, so we should tell them that.
Just to turn the volume up?
To turn the volume up, yes. Check your settings. Someone's telling us.
There you go.
There. Okay, so...
let us know if it worked.
Yeah, so let us know if it worked, and I think we can get started, right?
Yes. By the way, so if you have any picture or anything that you saw on the internet that you think it's very cool, and you would like to know how to do it, you can upload it, you can send it to us, and we'll find a way to make it. Don't worry.
Yes, we will. And so basically what we're saying is that, Patsy, we're going to show you how to use the new app that you just bought. So get ready.
Well, as I said, I'm very happy to be here. It's been a month. I was actually traveling a little bit in Peru. Amazing country. We had a lot of fun. Actually, we went to a wedding of a good friend of ours, and I highly recommend you to go to Peru if you haven't been there, and especially go and see Machu Picchu. It's an amazing city. It's an amazing nature over there. You can just see. You
didn't know you were getting travel advice this episode either.
Yeah, this is a plus. This is an extra for all of you who have been waiting, and yeah, why not?
Yeah,
we should do more tips of anything. Why not? And there are two places I'm gonna recommend you. So this is Machu Picchu, and also in the south of Peru, it's a place called Paracas, which is a natural reserve, and it's full of crazy animals. It's full of penguins. Well, they're not actually penguins. They're like kind of they're from the family of the penguins, and it's very nice. It's called Paracas and Machu Picchu, and I'm gonna show you right now a picture that I took.
Why are we telling you all of this? Because Joseph made a really cool picture that he took from Machu Picchu on his iPhone, and he did something really cool with it. And then after that, we'll get into the tutorial. But first, we have this picture that you guys can see right there on your screen, which he took just with his iPhone. It's an amazing site anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the place is crazy, and this is the view that you see just there. You just the mountain, and you see all these houses, and it's amazing how they build this the Inca Empire, how they build this whole thing. But you can read about it on the internet. It's really very interesting story. So what I did here, I just took this image, and then I went to image, and then I just applied some structure and also raised a little bit the saturation. And
so you went to image here, image, adjust.
Image, adjust. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. Image, adjust. And in tools, you can see there's details, and then you can raise the structure, and then you can start to see all those details that went through when you took the picture, and then they can become alive again. And then you go to color, you raise the saturation, and then it looks pretty much the way I remember it. And that's the way it should be. So then when you have this, what I did is I turned this, I play a little bit with the hue, and then it turned into this thing that I did. basically what I did is I changed the colors of the whole picture. Again, in adjust in tools and then color, and then you can see you can play with the hue. But then I wanted to keep a little bit of the color of the stone so it looks real, so I make some mask over these whole areas. And then
so you tap mask and then you wipe out some of the parts that you want to bring back in.
Yeah,
basically
that's what I did. So just with a little bit of patience, you can get a very cool result, and this is what came out, and you can check it out. It's in our Instagram in Nada Space. You can check it out. All right.
So let's get started with the tutorial today, which is also focused on Machu Picchu. Just came back with a lot of inspiration.
Yes.
And so we made this cool thing with you take a smartphone and then you mix in sort of a 3D scene that comes out of it, and it has this really cool effect. And actually, a funny thing, one of our users said under the tutorial that was posted on Tuesday, why did you use an Android phone? Because we used a stock photo, so it was of an Android phone. So you're right. Why do we use an Android phone? Right now, Enlight isn't for Android, but maybe it will be one day in the future. So then Joseph went and he took a picture. This is actually an iPhone. This is actually this iPhone right here, and that's our office in the background there.
Yeah, it's a very nice couch. It's new, by the way. It wasn't there when I came.
Oh, right. You didn't see the new couch yet. We got a new couch. Many things happened while you were gone.
Yeah, I can see that now. Okay, so this is the image, and we're gonna do. I mean, before you start working on this, make sure that the image of the iPhone shows the whole screen, and it's nearly how to say that. Horizontal, like when you can see actually that the iPhone is not like, I mean, if you can see,
it has to be flat,
like not like this, but like this,
yeah.
So that you can actually place the mountain over there. I'm gonna show you in a couple of seconds, and it could create the effect that it's coming out of the screen. That's the idea. So it has to be kind of flat, but not too flat and not too vertical, if you know what I mean. And also another thing why I turned the screen of the iPhone when I took the picture is so that I can see the edges of the screen, so that it will help me to make the shape that it's coming exactly from that screen. So if it will be black, it will be a lot harder for me to imagine where the lines are. Okay, so let's get started now, and let's go to the menu. Let's go to Tools and Mixer. Okay, and now we're gonna choose our Machu Picchu picture, and try to make sure that when you choose a mountain picture or whatever you're choosing, if it's a building or whatever, that that you can see very clear the edges of the mountain that you want to come out from the screen, or if it's a building that is not too much noisy. For example, here in this picture you can see clearly that there is an edge here for the main part of the mountain, and you can see that there's a clear edge, and that's gonna make the whole work look better, and it will be easier for you also. Okay, so now first thing, we're gonna place our image.
We have a quick comment from Terang, who said, just one time show my comment in this video, please. So hi Terang, we're making your dream come true right now. If you guys have any other questions or comments, just let us know. We'll put them up on the screen and we'll answer them. So yeah, so I'm listening to you.
Oh, good.
Now we can move on.
All right. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna pinch to enlarge the picture, and I'm gonna try to place it in a way that it's covering the whole area of the screen. Now, there is a person that wrote a very useful advice on how to do this. I don't remember who was that.
I forget his name, but it was when we uploaded the tutorial on Tuesday. He wrote us in a comment. A lot of people like to upload all the cool stuff that they do, so you guys should do that too, if you don't already. And then also sometimes they give each other advice, and he actually said this about the blending mode.
So so you can see where actually what you're doing right now. You're gonna be erasing a lot and everything. So in order to know exactly where you're gonna put your picture, you go to blending and then just lower a little bit the opacity, and that's gonna let you see where is actually the edge matching with the mountain. For example, you want to create like a logical thing. For example, this edge of the mountain should come out from the corner of the screen, and then you can see also here we need to enlarge a little bit more so that it's covering the whole thing and still come out from the corner.
We have a comment here from Matt Waples. I don't know if I said your name right. That it would be great to control perspective controls in mixer mode. So that's a great idea. It's something we're definitely working on for the next generation of Enlight, but not yet. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It's gonna happen. Now let's start erasing everything that is not our mountain. All the sky and all the background, everything, let's just get rid of it. And if it's okay if you erase more than what you need, because it's gonna be easier for you to be more precise when you're adding than when you're erasing. Because when you're erasing, you always the eraser in Mixer works with the edge awareness tool.
Like the technology behind the app is that we have this edge aware something that
yeah.
that makes erasing a lot more accurate than the adding.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be really, really precise. So
yeah, thanks for the explanation.
I don't know how much I clarified it, but I tried.
I think it helped. Yeah.
We have a comment from Joshua saying, "Amazing, the best photo editor app." So thank you, Joshua, for watching and for your support.
Thank you very much.
And if you have any features or comments or anything else, let us know and give us likes too. What else do we have here? Sherwan is saying, "Amazing." He actually said, "Yeah, okay, amazing."
Now, remember, this is a very important part when you start to add your picture, and try to be as accurate as you can to make it straight so that it will look that it's actually really coming out from the screen. And the more patience and more time you take, the better it'll come out. So I'm doing it a little bit fast so you can see, because we don't got that much time, but I think you're gonna get the idea. And just go and keep going, and the more zooming you go, the better you can see what you're doing. So it's a good thing to do, especially in the corners, because they're very edgy, very pointy. And then you just keep going, and we're just about to finish. Any interesting comments right there?
I'm having a little bit of an internet issue right now, so I can't see the comments.
Oh,
so
that's good to know.
Ask them and we'll answer them in a few seconds. We're having some technical things here. But we could probably, what are you up to? I kind of wasn't paying attention to you. About being accurate on the edges?
I was saying.
No one listens to me here.
I was saying that it's very important to be accurate, even in the difficult times. You see? Okay, now it's starting to get better. Now it started to look like it's really coming out from the screen. You see? Maybe here you can make it more pointy. Okay. And don't forget, when you are also erasing, it takes away a little bit from the inside here, so you can just add again, so you can have that the whole full image in the edges of the mountain, just like that. Very easy. And also be sure to take away all those little stains of color that, oh, sorry, just like that.
Okay, we got our accountability back here. So what can I answer? What did I miss? Francesca actually said definitely the closest app. Hold on 1 second. Here it is, Francesca. She said that it's definitely the closest app to Photoshop on a device, and she's very impressed by its capabilities. So thank you so much, Francesca.
Thank you, Francesca. Now, I finished with the mountain. Now, I want to add one more picture that is not in the tutorial, but we're gonna add it so to make it look even cooler now. So let's tap the flatten button and we're gonna add some people.
This is something we actually didn't do in this tutorial on Tuesday. I know a bunch of you guys did it. Steve, for example, right here, said he tried it when we posted on Tuesday. Yes. Now he's getting some extra tips. Thank you for watching, Steve. And this is something that we actually didn't do on, but we thought it looks cooler.
Yeah.
Like it makes it even cooler.
And just a small tip, for example, this image, it's gonna be very difficult. I mean, I wanna keep those shadows, right? From the people, but it's gonna be kind of hard to, I mean, I could just wipe out the whole sand in between and kind of leave the shadows, but that will be too much work. And the good thing is that we have a very cool blending mode in light that can save us a lot of time, and it's called, I'm gonna show you. Wait, let's go to blending, seamless, and it does something that I don't really know what it does, but it's kind of magic for me. It just makes it look good. That's basically what it does.
I think it also depends on the background of the picture you're mixing onto, and also the picture you're mixing into the photo. It depends on the colors, I think, for it to work. But in this case, it works really well. So if you guys tried it and it doesn't exactly work, you can try some of the other blending modes, and another one might work for you, because a lot of it depends on the color that the original image is.
If it's more like a uniform kind of color or texture or whatever, it will kind of blending very, very nice, like in this case. So now we have our people, we have the mountain.
We have, actually, Alex is asking us how we added the second pick in, the second mixer pick. So I think she wants to know about the flatten button, maybe?
All right. So basically what you do when you finish with your first picture and you want to go to the next one, you just tap the flatten button right here.
And let's say we wanted to add,
and then you want to add another picture. So you want to add this, you just tap the picture again, or any picture, and then it will add it automatically. All right. So
basically flatten allows you to add multiple photos without having to tap the check mark and then go back in. Just sort of save time, makes your workflow a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay, now we finish with the mixer tool, and we're gonna tap the check mark. And now I want to add some clouds to this mountain, but I know that if I add the clouds over the white, it will not. It will be kind of hard to look at it. It will be very difficult to see it. So I'm gonna add some fade in analog. You go to the menu, filters, and analog, and I just basically want to add some fade effect so that I can add white over it and it will look cool, and also raise a little bit the intensity, but not too much, and maybe choose this kind of hue. And since I'm here already, let's go to basic and raise a little bit the structure.
Toby is asking us, what if you want to go back and edit the mountain again, if you can re-edit it?
In that case, you can, if you're not sure if you finish with your mountain, probably you should not tap the check mark and maybe stay in mixer, and that you can just go back with the undo button. But once you did a check mark, then
once you're out of mixer, you can't
you might have to do it again. So
you have to do it again. One day, hopefully, there'll be some sort of layers mechanism where you can go back and reorder and re-edit even after you've moved on to a different tool, for example. But right now we don't have that available.
Yeah. All right, we're done.
But we're working on making your workflow a lot easier. So there's big things coming.
Big things.
Big things.
Some vignette as well. I'm gonna.
Nancy is saying that she's brand new to this app, but she's loving it, and she's making cool stuff right now. So thank you for watching, Nancy.
Thank you very much. Makes us happy to hear that.
And she also said that she's done a few pictures that turned out nice. So Nancy, don't forget to share them with us. You can share them to our Facebook page. You can share them to our Instagram or Enlight app. And we also pick our favorites all the time, and we upload them. So
we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
All right, now tap the check mark, and we're gonna go to brushes and effects, and we're gonna choose the clouds, and I'm gonna set the brush to a smaller size. Let's swipe it to the...
So you went into Tools tab and then Set Brush?
Yes. Set Toothbrush and set. And now I'm gonna go back to Tools tab and I'm gonna zoom in. And I'm gonna start adding clouds around the mountain. And also I'm gonna create the effect that it's kind of behind the mountain so it looks more real. So I'm gonna start adding just a little bit here. Right, and then also from here.
Lola Smith saying, awesome app, easy and professional. Thank you, Lola.
Thank you.
Thank you for the feedback. If you guys have any more questions while Joseph is busy adding clouds and making the mountains look smoky and twilighty, you can leave them here and we'll answer them for you. I'm reading them all the time. And if I miss something, well, I'll write back to you in a few days or maybe tomorrow, even tonight. So you can leave your comment. If we don't get to it right now, we'll get to it very shortly. So just so you know.
It's good to know. All right. It's looking nice, looking cool.
Sean Barnes is saying, you guys are going to run us photo editors out of business. No, actually, we're going to make your life much easier. We're giving you tools to do anything you want from your phone. That's our goal in life, so that it'll be easier for you. So you can just be on the bus or something and make a really awesome photo editor.
We're here to help.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I think I'm finished with the clouds, and I'm gonna add some birds to finish.
Ricardo wants us to say hi for Brookfield, Connecticut. So hi.
Hello.
Hi, Brookfield, Connecticut. Hi, Ricardo.
Is there any Peruvians watching this?
Yeah, are there any Peruvians out there that can tell us what Machu Picchu is all about?
Yeah.
Or, any local tips about it, since that's what this episode is all about.
Share some tips about ceviche.
Ceviche. Is that what they eat there?
Yeah. It's a very, very cool dish.
I didn't know that.
It's very nice.
I thought it was a French thing for some reason, ceviche.
No, it sounds French. But
it sounds French. Ricardo is very excited that we mentioned him because he just gave us like 1,000 claps. I'm so happy we made you happy, Ricardo. Thank you. Okay, what else? We have hi from Canary Islands. Marta, hello.
All right, I'm
Are you
done
ready?
here.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go. So
tap the check mark, and I think we're done. I think we're done with this editing. Let's see the before and the after. I think it's pretty cool. I like it even more than the original one. Yep. What do you think?
I think it's okay.
Just okay? Come on.
No, it's very cool. I also like that it's actually our office. It's like homey, like, you know?
It's homemade.
It's cool. It's like actually homemade. And it was shot with the iPhone, so that's cool.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's now
Okay, so are we ready to share it? Yeah, let's share it.
All right.
I'm trying to read the questions at the same time to make sure we didn't. Lola doesn't like the birds. She's saying no birds.
No birds.
No birds. Do you have something against birds, Lola? Maybe she's a dog person. We should have a dog one.
A dog?
No?
Like in the office?
What office?
in this office.
We don't have a dog.
We do not have a dog.
What are you talking about?
I know that.
Joseph, I don't understand you.
Me neither.
Like in the
Trust me.
office? Like the show The Office?
You said about the dog.
I think, what?
You said something about a dog?
Yeah, like a dog brush instead of a bird's brush.
Oh, right. I mean, you mean
like
brush.
we should have a dog online.
Yes.
We should have a dog with us right now.
Yeah.
That, I'm also not opposed to that.
All right. All right.
Okay.
We should have a brush.
I think we're ready to share to Instagram now.
All right, let's do it.
After that detour.
All right, let's tap this share menu, and then let's go to Instagram. Copy to Instagram.
Sean Barnes is saying all the tools we just used are the free parts of the app. Actually, the whole app is paid, so I don't know if you're maybe confused with another app. But Enlight is it's a paid app, but you get everything we just used. So like you get everything all at once. Like you pay once, $4, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And you get the entire app. So.
Got any idea for a caption?
I didn't think this one through. Do you want to do it this time, Joseph? I'll give you creative freedom.
All right, all right. I can do that.
I'll just correct any spelling mistakes that may come up.
All right.
John Bing is saying that he uses this app nearly every day and he creates photos on his Instagram all the time. Are you that magic guy? That's a cool Instagram name. Are you that magic guy?
Which magic guy?
That's his name.
Oh.
On Instagram, and he creates photos with Enlights all the time. Anyway, John, you should tag us on Enlight hashtag Enlight app, and we're always looking. We sit down together once a week and look at all the Instagram photos, and pick our favorites to upload to our Instagram, which you'll see here. In your iPhone. So if you guys have any last questions before we leave for the day, don't forget to write them below. Look, we're getting suggestions for the comments. Machu Picchu in your hands. Machu from my iPhone.
I like Machu Picchu in your hands. I like it more.
Should we go back?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lola.
Thank you very much. Machu Picchu.
John is asking what hashtag does he use for us. So do hashtag Enlight app. You can also do Enlight app. You can do Enlight, but we like to look at hashtag Enlight app. So go do that now.
We do want some hashtag for ourselves.
Let's do hashtag Enlight app.
All right. That's a good idea.
That's an easy one.
All right. I think we're done. Machu Picchu in your hands. Hashtag Enlight app.
So let's share
it. Cool.
So yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was lovely.
Yes.
We had a great time. Go visit Machu Picchu and take some cool pictures and edit them in Enlight and share them with us.
Yes.
Yeah?
Thank you for watching.
Okay. Thank you. See you next week.